Hey everybody, Rich Lovell with the Vacaville Baseball Barn, Master Instructor with Epstein Hitting System and Epstein Hitting Online Academy. And today I want to respond back to a viewer on YouTube that had a question about what are the role of the arms and the hands. And if you've seen any of my videos regarding similar topics, my idea of what the hands are, or if you want to call it philosophy, is I try to keep it simple is that the hands hold the bat, and that's basically all that they do. Now, do they manipulate the bat through the zone a little bit? I suppose for some hitters they do, and personally, that is the way I thought of myself as a hitter. I didn't have a lot of power, and I could spray the ball all over the field. So maybe I did manipulate, the bat around a little bit with my hands, but I think it was more subconscious after hundreds, if not thousands of reps of right field, trying to go right center, then left center, then left field. So as far as the role of the hands, I think that's individual. Is it fall into that realm of style versus technique, the way that we teach and Jake talks about quite often? Possibly you could do that. But essentially what happens is this is our fulcrum and this is our lever. And our hands basically stay sedentary, if you want to look at it that way. I know other instructors, and I'm not saying they're wrong or right, or anyone's right or wrong, they think of pulling the hands and the hands having a more active role. If it works for you, that's great. But for me, I like to think of them more, lack of a better term, kind of sedentary, to where they're holding the bat and the bat's following our force coming this direction and the bat being the mass, and then going through and making contact with the ball. The last thing on the hands would be to the grip, and that was one of the other things that he questioned about, is the grip. Could I explain that again? And this is something that has come into a little more play, and this is something that Jake talks about. We don't really get into the whole knocking knuckles roll and trying to explain it that way. It's basically the top hand, right or left-handed batter. The top hand, if this is a neutral position of my wrist, I just want to take it and cup it back like this and then put my hand on it. If your knuckles line up like this, as mine do, fantastic, good for you. If you tend to be a little more in the middle, like most Major League Baseball players tend to be, or if you're some like Mike Trout that tend to have a box grip. So hopefully that helps you out. If you have any questions, send them in. I love responding back to viewers like this. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like this video, like us here on YouTube, and then check out our Facebook page for upcoming events.